I'm sitting here with Hannah Wolniewitz of South House Sustainables. She's my first interview, and we actually have Lars, the Swedish dog, next to us as well, and I'm Norwegian. And one of the things that I wanted to start off asking Hannah about was why she got into this business of providing sustainable products.
Well, I got into it because I was a garage sailor and had a knack for finding great furniture with details and shapes, and so I started buying and selling furniture and realized that if I just fixed it, it would be more appealing.
Right.
So I did that, but I realized then that just fixing it, it was always the wrong color, or it was so cute, but it didn't match their house, so it wouldn't sell. So if I offered the service, then that was more acceptable for people. So I then realized if I just did the service, I wouldn't have to haul all of the materials and have all of the stuff all the time. It was just, and I enjoyed the service, the process of making things. I love making things.
So you're artistic.
So I'm artistic.
Excellent. So what do your customers say about you? So what do you provide over something that I can get in a store? So if I walk into a furniture store, what am I getting from you that I'm not getting from, going up and paying whatever it is for a couch?
Well, with me, you're going to get exactly what you want.
That's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing.
Okay. So I can pick any. It doesn't necessarily have to be organic, or I mean, it can be whatever I want and whatever style I want. Is it, or should I be worried that you're such an artist that I'm going to be priced out of the? I mean, are you reasonably priced?
I am right now.
Okay, that's a good one. Good.
All right.
Good. But only for today, right?
Right.
Okay.
If you're lucky.
That's right. Exactly. Tomorrow it doubles. That's right.
No, I think very reasonable. Upholstery, everyone says, well, it's, I could just buy a new couch. And so.
That's how I've thought. So
and you can.
Okay.
And every week you'll get a flyer, and you'll have all of these $2.99 brand new chairs and $4.99 sofas. But what you're buying is a disposable piece of furniture.
Okay.
And so you'll have to replace it every 3 to 4 years, or you'll have to fix it or reupholster it. And when I reupholster it, I'm going to have to rebuild the whole thing inside.
Okay.
So instead, for less than what you would pay for a custom good quality piece of furniture, you can buy something used that, or you may have something already that's good quality but ugly. We can take that, strip it, and make it beautiful, and it's good quality, and it'll last.
You just made me think of a lot of things that I have in my house, which are, and maybe we'll have to talk about that afterwards, that so what you're telling me is if I'm just an average person who has never even thought about this, I can look around my house for maybe a chair that I've always liked, or something that I would prefer to keep, probably good quality, and I can have it reupholstered for a decent price.
Right. Yeah,
okay.
And so I think the issue that we get into sometimes is we get in that immediate gratification. We're sick of the furniture we have. We want something new.
Sure.
Big sale happens, and it's easier to go out and just buy something new instead of having to think about the fabric, find the fabric.
Right.
But the reality is, it's worth it. It's good quality. There's so much more satisfaction in good quality and knowing that you're maintained instead of buying something cheap that you'll regret later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's bad. And so the more that you and I have talked, the more I've looked around my house, and and that's because we have something that was very expensive that we bought, nice fold-out couch with a bed, and that has just managed to survive three young babies with all of the the vomiting and all the other things. So it may be time. So that's a wonderful thought. Where does South House Upholstery? Where are you in 1 to 2 years? What does your company look like? So we're going to see you running a number of warehouses. Yeah. Are we going to rename Austin after you?
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Hannahville.
Hannahville.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
No.
Okay.
In 1 to 2 years, I think probably just you'll know my name for the quality of work But I don't think I'll be much larger. I'll have definitely my well-trained helpers
Okay.
and probably a line of products.
Excellent.
But I think, and my first line is actually for children, children's furniture for schools,
Okay.
and that's more of my sustainable side and using the sustainable products and non-toxic
Right.
fabrics and stuff. But I think ultimately it's just honing my quality and materials, and in time I'll be able to offer more of that.
That's awesome. You have a great reputation. It was actually requested that I do this interview with you first by a number of people. So apparently everybody at Swing, which is a networking group, in case this goes nationwide or worldwide,
Don't Google it.
Exactly. Feels like you have, you're, and we're really excited to see you grow. I had one question. So you're also, I'm going to sneak one in here. So you're part of our coaching group. How has the coaching group helped you sort of focus on what you need to do? Because I want to feel like you started with this great idea and you've turned this idea into something which which is a good functioning business that provides the kind of products you provide. Is that something that you can see happening as well? I mean, does it get you online? Does it get you on track?
Well, absolutely. And I think ultimately, being an artist and a creative person, I'm an idea person. So I have 500 ideas and concepts and things that I want to do every day.
Yeah.
And I think meeting with you, immediately you called me out on that and helped me clarify what mattered, what didn't. And that's definitely put me on track. And I feel it. I feel the focus, and it's a relief not to have that burden of not being able to get to all those fantastic ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well,
I'm doing what matters most, and it makes a difference. Yeah, I definitely feel clear.
Good. Clearer, exactly. Well, good. And also you had hired a couple of people too, which is very difficult for people to do within businesses. So because you're an artist, you want to do it your way, and now you're going to have to let somebody do it at a lesser quality.
Yeah.
At least initially. So we're excited for you. I thank you for spending the time. You and Lars the dog, but Lars looks like he's just sleeping.
I know. I don't know if they can even see him.
Oh, poor Lars. Okay. Lars is a Swedish dog. Well, thank you, Hannah, and we'll look forward to seeing you at Swing.
Thank you, Doug.